Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I've just come back from Paris and I've been doing this makeup look out there almost every day and I really enjoyed the way it stayed on my face. I really loved the way I was feeling with this makeup look, so I decided that I wanted to share this whole makeup routine together with you. So I will start doing my makeup from the very beginning right now with you. So we'll go a little bit back in time and start doing makeup together. But before we start, I wanted just to say one thing, that French Parisian makeup look, this thing is something that doesn't really exist. This is more of a marketing term because French and Parisian girls, they don't use makeup that much at all, and their main secret of their je ne sais quoi, of their beauty and charm is their effortlessness and their confidence, and that is what you need in order to feel like a French girl. You don't need to repeat their beauty routine, you just need to feel confident and you just need to have a little bit of effortlessness in your style. So without further ado, let's start doing this makeup routine. That's the makeup routine that I really feel good about, and hopefully you're going to get some tips and tricks for your makeup looks as well. Let's go. Hello again, I'm going to start my makeup with applying Libre Water Fresh Tint by Chanel. I have already done my morning skincare, I have my moisturizer, my SPF, and now it's time for makeup. Next, I'm going to continue with green Givenchy concealer. This is skincare corrector, that's the way they call it, and I usually use it before I would use my normal concealer in some areas where I have a little bit of redness, like around my nose and a little bit on my cheeks and my chin maybe. Now it's time for a regular concealer, and this is Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in a shade Vanilla. If you're applying a foundation which has more coverage than Chanel Water Tint, you probably don't need that much concealer. Now it's time for a bronzer. I'm going to use a bronzer stick by Rare Beauty. This is a shade Bright Side. I think that is the lightest or the second lightest shade that they have in Rare Beauty. I've done a separate review on this product as well on my channel if you're interested, and I think that is my favorite bronzer at the moment, and I'm running out of it right now, and as you can see, that's everything that I have left. And I'm thinking about getting a new bronzer, and I'm not considering getting another brand. I think I'm going to stick with Rare Beauty and the shade Bright Side. I think it's just perfect for me, and it looks so natural once it's blended on the skin. Like, you don't look like you are wearing too much makeup with this kind of bronzer, because lots of bronzers give you a little bit of an unnatural, like too much makeup kind of look. This one is perfect. I'm blending it with a brush by Kiko. The number of a brush is 103. This is a blush brush, but I love it for blending bronzer on my forehead. And now I'm going to use a highlighter. I haven't really used a highlighter that much during the last 2 years, and now I'm getting back to loving using my highlighter. But before, when I used my highlighter a lot in my student years, those powder highlighters were popular, and I think my favorite highlighter back in the day was the one by The Balm, Mary Lou highlighter, I think that was the name. And right now they released a liquid version of that highlighter. So when I saw it, I immediately thought, okay, that's for me. I loved that highlighter, and the liquid version is like a modern twist for the girlies who love the old highlighter by The Balm. So it's not the first time that I'm applying it. I've already tried it on my skin and I love it. I am satisfied with the results. It is quite shiny, but I love my highlighter to be visible on my skin. Like, I want to see why I'm applying it after all. The blush that I'm applying right now is the one by Nars. This is an Afterglow liquid blush in a shade Orgasm. I think I'll go underneath my eyes with this powder by Kiko. This is a color correction face fixing powder. I'm going to continue with Chanel setting powder. This is Natural Finish Loose Powder in a shade 30, my favorite powder of the last year. and I've been using it during the last year, like every day, and I still have like half of the packaging, I think. It is a wonderful product, and I think I like it better than the one by Laura Mercier, but I love them both. I did a comparison of these two powders. If you're interested, I have a video. I will leave the link to that video down below. I have found a new cool toned pink blush, and I'm very excited to get it. That is a new liquid blush by Armani. I think it's called Liquid Silk, Luminous Silk, like their famous foundation. And the blush is liquid, and it has a beautiful cool toned pink shade. Like, it's really light pink, so beautiful. I think the number of a shade is 56, and I am so excited to get it when I find it. Right now I don't spend too much time doing my eyebrows because I like keeping them light in order to match my highlights in the hair, my summer highlights. And I'm going to use a pencil which is like so cheap. This is from mass market. This is Eveline Cosmetics Micro Precise Brow Pencil in a shade soft brown. So the story is that after I highlighted my hair, I looked at myself in the mirror and I noticed that my eyebrows were too dark for my hair, and I was so annoyed. I went to the nearest drugstore to my home and I grabbed the first light brown pencil that I found, and it's a good eyebrow pencil, and it cost me about 3 euros, 4 euros, something like that. So, and also there is a little brush on the back, so you can brush your eyebrows. So I'm going to use the Kiko Long Lasting Liquid Eyeshadow in a very like natural color. It's like, it has a pinky undertone, and I really like it as a base on my eyelids. Next, I'm going to use my very favorite product in this whole makeup look, and that is Armani Liquid Eyeshadow, and I think it is called an eye tint, and I think the shade used to be 12, but I don't have the number anymore. This is a beautiful silvery glitter that looks so expensive and beautiful and luxurious on your eyes, and I don't think it looks too much. You can apply it for your daytime look as much as for a nighttime makeup look. That is enough, you don't have to put too much. Right now I'm going to use MAC eyeshadows, and the shades that I'm going to use is a shade Omega, that is a little bit like a brownish shade, light brownish, and then a shade Cozy Gray, and I'm going to mix these two and put them in here. And also later I will put a little bit of a shade which is called Scene underneath my eyes, just a little bit in the outer corner of my eye, just to make your eyes look a little bit almond shaped, a little bit longer, like that. Next, I'm going to use an eyeliner by Nars, and this is a shade Last Frontier. It is a dark brown shade without any glitter. This is a matte brown, and I will use it on my waterline, on the upper one in here. Next, I'm going to do my winged eyeliner with the help of an eyeshadow, but I will first use a little bit of the same shade that I had underneath my eyes and put it in here. And then I will go with a simple black shade of an eyeshadow from a Tarte palette, Maneater, and I'm going to use this eyeliner brush that I really like, and it was super cheap. It is from Temu, and it's perfect for winged eyeliner. The eyeshadow eyeliner is done, and now it's time to do the mascara. Before that, I'm going to use the white, it's not white, it's a nude eyeliner by Revolution, Makeup Revolution, in my waterline down here. The mascara that I'm going to use is going to be Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal, and the shade is Balm Brown. Before I move on to the second eye, I'm going to use Telescopique by L'Oreal, the black one, and add a little bit in here. And now it's time for the lips. I think I'm going to keep my lips quite light today, so I'm going to use a light pink lipstick. This is the one by MAC, and the shade is Please Me number 611. And also I will add my favorite lip liner of all time, Boldly Bare by MAC. By the way, my face is not lighter than my neck. It matches my neck very nicely, but because you have right now very bright lights shining in my face, in order to film all this nicely, my face looks a little bit lighter than my neck on the camera. I've just finished applying my lipstick and my makeup is now done. That is my finished makeup look that I do almost every day right now, and that I've done during our time in Paris, and I felt wonderful wearing this makeup during the whole day. And one thing I wanted to remind you is that you totally don't need to be like a Parisian girl if you are not a Parisian girl. You just need to feel confident, because confidence is the key element in the whole Parisian chic style. It is like the secret of French women, their confidence. They feel like they don't need to apply almost any effort in order to look stunning, and their effortlessness and their confidence is what makes them special. But if you are in France and if you live in France, this effortlessness will look great and it will look like you belong, you know. But if you apply the same amount of effortlessness in another country where women do not behave that way, you might look a little bit ridiculous. So I would say that certain rules apply to certain places and certain kind of societies, and that is normal. I used to live in France for almost 5 years, and I still spend lots of time there. And I know French women. I've met lots of French girls because I studied in a French school, and I know the way they are, and I know I would never be like one of them because I'm just not a French girl, and that is totally normal. But there are still some little things that I can learn from them, some little tricks, some little confidence boosters. And that was my video of today. If you want me to do more similar videos like this one, please write about it in the comments below. Write all of your questions about the makeup products that I used in the comments below as well, and don't forget to push the like button to support my channel and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you very soon. Bye.